Hello colleagues. Today we'll talk about an effective method for teaching young learners, the interactive posters method. First of all, let me tell you why I like this method. The interactive posters method is particularly effective in elementary classrooms because it caters to visual and interactive learning styles. Young learners often thrive in environments where they can see and touch what they are learning about. This method allows teachers to create engaging lessons that make learning more enjoyable for students. It also aligns well with the way children learn naturally through exploration and hands-on experiences. By incorporating interactive posters into their lessons, teachers can cater to the diverse learning needs of their students and create a more inclusive and effective learning environment. Now let's discuss how to use it in class. The interactive posters method can be implemented in various ways, but the most common way is by using lift flaps on posters to reveal answers or facts. Here's an example of how it works in practice. Let's say a teacher is teaching a lesson on animal habitats. The teacher can create an interactive poster with different flaps that when lifted reveal information about different habitats such as the desert, forest, or ocean. Each flap could have a picture and a short description of the habitat and the animals that live there. As the teacher goes through the poster, students can participate by lifting the flaps and reading the information aloud. When planning for this method, there are some things that teachers should keep in mind. First, the activity should be age-appropriate. This means that the information on the posters and the way the activity is structured should match the level and abilities of the students. For example, very young students may not be able to read, so the teacher may need to use pictures and symbols instead of words. Second, incorporate student input. This can be done in many ways. For example, students can help create the posters, can take turns lifting the flaps and reading aloud, or can work in small groups to solve problems related to the topic of the posters. By involving students in the learning process, they will be more engaged and motivated to learn. Third, encourage collaboration. The interactive posters method is a great way to promote teamwork. Students can work together to solve problems, share their knowledge, and learn from each other. Fourth, use colorful, tactile materials or visual aids. This will help to reinforce the concepts being taught and make the learning experience more enjoyable for students. Fifth, provide opportunities for students to reflect or present their work. This can be done through discussions, exit tickets, or informal assessments. By reflecting on their learning, students will be able to identify what they know and what they need to improve on. It is also important to note that the interactive posters method is a versatile teaching tool that can be used across different subject areas and grade levels. For example, in a science lesson on the human body, an interactive poster could be created to show the different organs and their functions. In a math lesson on fractions, a poster could be used to visually represent different fractions and their equivalent. By using the interactive posters method, teachers can make abstract concepts more concrete and easier for students to understand. To wrap up our discussion, let me provide you with some examples of how to modify the approach based on student needs. For students who need additional support, the teacher can provide more guidance and structure during the activity. For example, the teacher may work with a small group of students to model how to use the interactive poster. For students who are ready for more enrichment, the teacher can provide opportunities for them to take on more responsibility. For example, students can be asked to create their own interactive poster to share with the class. Overall, the interactive posters method is an effective and engaging way to teach young learners. By using this method, teachers can create interactive and memorable learning experiences that will help their students succeed. So give it a try and see the results for yourself. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to like, comment, and share. And if you're new here, subscribe for more videos like this. See you next time.